Hello and welcome to NIM's Nebulous Notions. I am your host, Emma Nimton, but of course you can call me Nim. For those of you listening for the first time, welcome, and congratulations on your decision to open your eyes and your minds to see through the lies and conspiracies and corruptions which oppress us. My returning listeners will remember that last time I investigated reports of a sighting of the elusive galactic cryptid, the Celestius Sasquatchitus, and concluded that in this instance the claims were false. However, I remain dedicated to tracking down this most mysterious creature, so any sightings can be reported to nimsnotions@gmail.com. Today, I am on a new quest. I recently received a tip about a strange transmission. Let me play it for you now.
Alert. Population depleted. Unable to advance agenda with present resources. Guidance requested. Send additional humans to consume or provide new instructions. Message repeats.
Fascinating, isn't it? And rather disturbing. I traced the source and discovered that it appears to be emanating from an abandoned ship. I tried to find out more about what the ship is and where it comes from, but unsurprisingly, the government is blocking me at every turn. They claim to have nothing to hide, but if that is the case, why do they deny my requests for information? Here are some excerpts from my correspondence with the Austro-China Signals Directorate.
I, Gian McKinnon, am an officer authorized under Section 23(1) of the FOI Act to make decisions in relation to FOI requests. This is an official audio recording of official correspondence provided in addition to text documents in accordance with the Government Correspondence Accessibility Act of 2034. You requested access to documents relating to ship, cargo, and passenger records. Specifically, you sought access to any record of a ship with the unique broadcast signature you provided, any record of a ship with a malevolent being on board within the Perseus Arm and surrounding areas. Under Section 37(1) of the FOI Act, I neither confirm nor deny that any documents of the type you have requested exist in Austro-China Signals Directorate, ASD, records. The FOI Act allows agencies to refuse access without confirming or denying the existence of a document in certain narrow circumstances. These are where a document, if it existed, would be exempt under Section 33, Documents Affecting National Security, Defense, or International Relations, or Section 37(1), Documents Affecting Enforcement of Law and Protection of Public Safety. If you are dissatisfied with my decision, you can register an appeal at...
I don't know who they think they're fooling, but I am not taken in. The full text of all 3 letters is available on my website for those of you who want to see more government lies. So, I am en route to the Perseus Arm where the signal originated. I will investigate this ship myself and get to the bottom of this transmission. Discover who these people were, these consumed people, and find out who or what consumed them. It will, of course, be dangerous. I did attempt to find a partner or partners for this quest. I sent a copy of the transmission to Tyler Richards. I'm sure everybody already knows who he is, but Tyler Richards is... Quite frankly, he's a genius. The way he just hones in on the truth, the passion he shows for what he does, his intelligence, his clarity of thought, his insight, he's incredible. And I'm not doing him justice, so I'm going to play my absolute favorite Tyler Richards moment.
Good morning, and welcome to the Bros Nest, the premier destination for a bird's eye view of what is really happening in the world. I am your host, Tyler Richards. I'm recording this on the run, my bros. They found my brotel and are after me for what I'm about to tell you. Prepare to have your minds blown. Task Force Ferdinand. I have uncovered documentation that points to the fact that scientist and analyst Dr. Satinder Chopra is running a super-secret task force on workforce productivity for the Americas. And they are not telling us about it! Why is it a secret, brochachos? The brutality, the grotesque nature of the suspected neural programming! I hereby challenge the American Life King and Dr. Chopra to come clean and tell us what exactly they are investigating with Task Force Ferdinand!
Isn't he just amazing? You can just really tell how much he cares about everything. He's so dedicated to finding out the truth and exposing the lies, and of course he's really good at it. He's very smart. And daring. He got arrested for his Task Force Ferdinand series. True, it was for being a nuisance to the government, but obviously that was cover story. They were clearly afraid he was getting too close to the truth. He is the reason that I have dedicated my life to searching for the truth. Listening to his show, it started to hit me just how many secrets are being hidden from us. It'll take more than one dedicated man to uncover them all. So I began working on exposing these conspiracies as well. Unfortunately, Tyler Richards is a very busy man, very popular. Of course he wouldn't have time to devote to this particular quest. I had hoped he might mention it on his show. Perhaps one of his other fans, or listeners, would have been interested in joining me. But, like I said, there are so many secrets. I'm not at all surprised he didn't have the time to mention it. I've been thinking about the message from the transmission, about what it could possibly mean. Part of it seems obvious, but that makes it all the more concerning, really. Population depleted. Well, that means everybody on the ship is dead, I assume. Or at the very least, gone. Except whoever, or whatever, is sending the message. Send fresh humans to consume. What a horrific concept. It sounds like whatever is on this ship is eating people, and if this message is directed to somebody specific, then there's somebody complicit in this monstrous crime, this atrocity. Somebody is providing this entity with people for the purpose of being eaten. Eaten? Who and why? How many people have been devoured by some monster? And what is the agenda spoken of? If the consumption of humans is just part of a plot, then how heinous must the whole scheme be? Listeners, while it has been no time at all for you, for me, weeks have passed and I have arrived at the source of the signal. It is indeed a ship, though smaller than I had expected. I don't recognize the class, but it couldn't hold more than 20 or so people, which is rather a small population to deplete. Unless it's an alien vessel, and humans were simply the food source. Still, I infer from the message that there is only one being remaining. I don't suppose I have to worry about being overrun by tiny aliens. I hope. In any case, I have begun the docking process, and I'm suited up in the event of a breach. Or, I suppose, if the air on the ship is not breathable by humans. The airlock entry is via a projection at... I believe it's the top of the ship, though, as I said, I'm unfamiliar with this design. I haven't done many cases where I've had to do any exploring before, so I had a bit of fun putting together my gear. For example, I doubt the gravity will still be functional after all this time, so I'm wearing the magnetized boots I wear for emergency ship repairs. I've got a spare power source for my light attachment, and I've prepared some emergency oxygen that I've left just inside my own airlock, along with my first aid kit. I have another smaller first aid kit to take with me, of course, and an emergency transmitter. Plus, and it feels a little silly, I admit, a small club. I'm not very capable when it comes to combat, but I think I'll feel a little better having something to defend myself with, just in case. And... oh! I'm docked. This is it. Wow. I'm about to board a mostly abandoned, possibly alien, vessel. Okay. I'm in my own airlock now. Okay, I'm in the other airlock, and... Okay, it's closed. Decompressing. Okay. Here goes. There's a hatch in the floor leading to the rest of the ship. I'm opening it up, and there's a ladder descending into the darkness. My light shows a few rungs, but I'm going to have to descend to see the space below. No sign yet of any other life. All right, I'm going to demagnetize my boots and lower myself down.
Nim's Nebulous Notions was written by Jamie Drake, A.L. Reynolds, Morgan Juna, and Erin Kian. It was produced by Parsifal Pez Productions in association with A.L. Reynolds and Jamie Drake. This episode featured, in order of appearance, Sarah Roach as Nim, Mills Ross as the transmission voice, Samantha Lowry as Gian McKinnon, and Kevin K. Gomez as Tyler Richards, with credits read by Erin Kian. Our website is nimsnotions.com. If you want to drop us a line, you can email us at nimsnotions@gmail.com or send a tweet our way at @nimsnotions.